everyone, it's Curator Steph and welcome to another Coffee and Connect. Yep, you'll see I'm in my car, my mobile office, and you know, if it isn't for the fact that I'm in my car, then I'm not out making connections, although I do make a lot of connections from my home office. But all that aside, I do want to spend a few minutes today talking a little bit more about the right questions to ask when you're meeting somebody. There's one particular first question that I really love to hone in on when I work with people. And the first question is, don't ask what you do for a living. Now that one often shocks a lot of people, or they don't. It just depends on your sort of background and beliefs. But one of the worst things you can do, I think, and maybe it's not the worst, but one of the things I think could really kind of stall a conversation is starting out with, what do you do for a living? So a perfect example is, say you go to just a normal community event or something, right? So it's not themed and you could meet somebody and you go up and you say, what do you do for a living? And maybe they say they're an astrophysicist or something you've never heard of, which is pretty common nowadays. Now you may say, great, that's interesting. Why don't you tell me what that is? Or you may hit a dull point where you're like, I really don't know where to take this conversation. So that is why it's really good to think of something else. It could be, where are you from? What brought you here? If it's a particular event, you know, are you new to the neighborhood if I haven't met you? It can be anything except, what do you do for a living? Now, eventually you're going to get there. Don't get me wrong. That always comes up because at the end of the day, we're all trying to make connections to help our business and our life. But again, if you don't start with that and you find something that's more of interest, you just cannot believe where the conversation will take you. So there's your quick Coffee and Connect for this week. I really hope you're having a great week, doing one thing a day to curate you. And remember, get out there and make connections. Bye, everybody.